Hey, what is going on? Vlogs by Cali. I am back with another one. This podcast is a little different. I want to kick it with y'all. I just want to talk to y'all, man. I see a lot of people make these videos on bettering your lifestyle by reselling. But a lot of people don't talk about the most important things and exactly how you can use the reselling to better your life. For instance, no reseller really talks about credit. And that's a very important thing in life. Credit. Me, I'm not in a situation where I have the best credit. I don't have the worst credit. But I am also focused in building my credit because I understand the importance of perfect credit. And while you may never get quote unquote that perfect credit, your credit should be still in the high percentile, which allows you to save money. As you guys know, I'm on the last leg of my school career. I'm about to graduate with a film degree, and I'm very excited. But as I log into my Nelnet account, I realize I am $45,000 in the hole. $45,000. So, that being said, I was speaking to my wifey, and we were talking about, soon I'm gonna have to be making these student loan payments, and she was like, just defer it to later, which I thought was a great idea. I was like, bet I could defer it to later. I could work on getting my money up, some capital up, and I could get to that at a later point in life. Is when I pull out the calculator and I started calculating these interest rates, I realized if I defer this loan, I may add an extra $8,000 to $10,000 on it in interest. That's out of my mind. There's no deferment. I have to pay it now. That being said, I started to just look into how could I pay it off early. So I'm trying to actually send payments now, even though no money's due now. No money's really due till December of this year. But I'm trying to start now. You got to get a heads up and you got to really understand what you're doing with credit. Now, I'm trying to challenge myself. When they give you the price that you have to pay monthly, they average it out to a 10-year payment plan. A 10-year payment plan. I'm going to try and pay them for the next 10 years. So I'm trying to just really challenge myself into paying them very fast. Hustle up the money. That's my goal right now. I'm trying to hustle up this money. I owe them $45,000. I would like to pay that $45,000 in 3 years. $15,000 a year. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but doing it this way, I will save a lot more money. So this is like the most logical way to do it. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what could I do to pay it real fast. I mean, I definitely don't want to use my Amazon profits and pay the loan off and have no money in my pockets. So here's a couple things I thought about doing. I thought about starting an Etsy store strictly for paying the school loan. Because I'm already sourcing, I'm already in the thrift store, so I could just buy stuff strictly for Etsy, sell the item, and use those profits and pay my student loan off every single week. That's something I have in mind. Now, if you think about it, I'm actually stretching the dollar. If I make $1,000 in profits in Amazon, I don't want to put the whole $1,000 on the student loan. But being that I'm selling on Etsy, I possibly could take $100 out of that $1,000, get inventory for Etsy, and possibly make $1,000 in profits on Etsy, which I would devote 100% to the student loan, getting to keep my Amazon profits. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to knock out the student loan as fast as possible, but I'm also trying to keep as much money in my pockets and keep what I'm building going forward. I'm thinking about just getting some type of part-time income where I could hustle hard and I could really, really knock this out. You know, I'm thinking of even devoting all my TaskRabbit gigs into paying the school loan. So, I'm just kicking with you guys. Cause like I said, nobody really talk about credit, and nobody really keep it 100 with you. And this is what I'm here to do. So, let me know if it's something that you guys would be interested in following. Like maybe I do something every month to show you what the Etsy store did and how much went to the school loan. That might be an interesting series or whatever. Just let me know, man, if something like that sounds interesting. But that's what I'm basically working on right now, man. How to knock out this $45,000 as soon as possible and don't have that black cloud over my head. Vlogs by Cali, and I'm out.